noise! King of the Ronalds, make some noise!
I got a couple things to say. Big up Bobby Davro. He was meant to be there, but he faraged us. Said he was gonna be there, he didn't do it. Second thing I want to say, I don't give a fuck. I say it on camera, yeah? We're £60 off the bar total that we need to make to not make this a waste of time for the venue. So after this battle, instead of just bouncing, please just buy one more beer each.
Make some noise for some beers!
One more beer each, and then everyone's cushy. Everyone's cushy.
Listen.
And the
cake.
just made a
Arse just made some fucking cake. Make some noise for Arse!
Admittedly, she made it to celebrate the Brexit, but we'll just sweep that bit.
Listen, this is
like, I thought we should remain here, but she wanted to
this
make
is
cake.
possibly the fucking
I'm joking, it
poshest, the most poshest battle you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
never mind fucking shuffle tea and
Marlowe, and all them other cock-sucking little wankers.
These men actually fucking row. They actually row boats.
These lot.
And shit.
I got red trousers, man.
They row boats in the River Thames.
Durham? Alright, we got some guy who thinks he's clever, but he's from Durham, uni. And we got one from Oxford, uni. Who do you think's really clever? Durham? I swear they voted Leave. Oxford, stay.
Alright, let's get into the shit, yeah? On my right, from fucking Durham University, make some noise for Frosty Jacks.
Go Frosty.
On the left, from Oxford Uni, clever as fuck, one of the tallest people you'll ever meet in your life. Oh, lazy ass Jack Mason. Same rules apply as always. 360. Well, we're not even fucking tired.
Oh, they're putting money on the battle.
Right, hold on. Yes. Oh, this is fucking. They took this out of their
big snakes,
out of their student grants. Pair of boxes. The fucking pair.
They're gonna miss out on hot noodles for this
no super noodles.
Big boy snakes.
Right, $10 a pop.
Cash. Let's see the cash.
Student life. This is the big cash. And if we don't make the 60 behind the bar, that's going in the till. Fuck these two. No, right. Big both. Sorry.
Alright, rock, paper, scissors to see who goes first.
For the 20 quid. Lesbians! Fisted.
Right. I'll go first. Round one, Frosty Jack, let's fucking go.
Your battle with Bare Solutions was like the American election between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. I had to choose the lesser of two evils and pick a winner between two obnoxious cunts. And yeah, it's true you've been battling all over the country, but you are a skinny fucker, so no wonder you're so hungry. I mean, usually parents get delivered their babies by a stork. Here, your mum delivered the stork. Seriously, the only way your mum could have done a worse job before bringing you to life is if, when she was pregnant, every single night she'd been sipping wine and ripping lines of crystallized thalidomide. And from your skinny figure, I will surmise that anorexia is in a fight. But seriously, you're so thin. I bet your sister Anna wrecks you in a fight. Yeah, and you think you're hardcore, but you've got a stomach full of air. Well, and you think the bile you regurgitate is sick, but it's not, so don't believe me, yeah? So don't believe me, yeah? Because you know when it comes to dropping that bomb shit, I'm an extremist, so I'm here to cut you out the scene like an extremist. What I'm saying is you lack intelligence like deafening does melanin, and like you lack intelligence like deafening does melanin, and what I'm saying is you don't have the foggiest, bruv, but I have extra mist. Yeah, sorry. So I have extra mist. So you're clear. Yeah. I'm fresher than the first year of my course. You're shyer with women than hobbit porn. You're shyer with women than hobbit porn. You're more annoying to listen to than sex in college dorms. And I just spat flames like my goblet of fire. That's Harry Potter for, because you get the response. Because you get a response that's sort of like if you offered pork and showers to a prisoner of war at Auschwitz, fresh off the Holocaust. Wow. And lazy ass Jack. I'll fuck all the ladies your ass lacks. All the basic ass raps you're spraying on gas and you couldn't pay me to fart that. Aggressively. Fuck it, time.
Time. What else? Stick round. Let's go. I said you. Fire. Let's go.
Talk to him, Jack.
This is not his day, because we might sound a lot alike, but we are not the same, so I wouldn't recommend that you start mocking Jay. You're not worth taking note of. That's pocket change. Even though you're the more established, educated rapper, you know, posh with brains, but when I kill him on this stage, they'll take that title off his name, like referring to Macbeth as the Scottish plays. But there are a lot of similarities between you and me. But objectively speaking, when it comes to rapping, you are not as good as me. You distract everyone with your semi-speech impediment and the way you're moving stupidly. I mean, even your body has a stutter. Even your body has a stutter. You physically can't control your movements, G, so you must be dreaming if you think you do this more lucidly. Frosty was good enough to headline. That was news to me. Because your poetic warfare tryout was a disgrace, filled with proper stupid schemes. You said you have no substance, like a subway worker who never gets shifts. Yeah, kill yourself at the earliest available opportunity. But I know, I'm trying to one in. Kill yourself at the earliest available opportunity. So next round, I'm showing that compared to me, you're an awkward, quiet dunce, and explaining the reasons why nobody warms to your quirky style, because it's been kind of done. But don't worry, I shine a light on it and make Frost disappear like the rising sun.
Round 2 of Frosty Jack.
You have Donald Trump genetics. You couldn't look more lost if you were rocking punk aesthetics. Your knowledge stuff's perplexing. Not all of us are academics. Rocking up to lectures, popping pro plus on a bender, of brushing up on French, then onto some getting proper fucking Legos with a rotten bunch of ethics. Snobby cunts in red shit with onto number 10 shit, getting blozzers from a dead pick. What a fucking terrible, obnoxious bloody cretin. Seriously. You have that, I revise loads, but then tell my mates and fuck my exams. Calling yourself a lazy ass Jack while going to Oxford University, that's a rap battle equivalent of working for an eternity, to turning up early to learn it with certainty and then being like, guys, I'm so fucked, I've done like no work this week. Bitch, please, you go to Oxford, you're not lazy, except when it comes to the ladies. Because I mean, either you lack the backbone, or maybe girls just don't want to date an 8'2" Napoleon Dynamite with an afro. Yeah, I know. That shit. And yeah. Because I felt bad calling you out to get this work. I mean, you do go to Oxford. You've already got enough work. But, you've already got enough work.
Round 2 on lazy ass Jack.
Yo, he said I'm not lazy, but you shouldn't think that ever. Some people don't have to try to get into Oxford. We're just that clever. We're just that clever. But anyway,
Oxford's racist. Can't get other black people that here.
One person. Leave voting.
Go on.
but it's like I said, this is about to be a bar fest. I'm going to new heights to catch a body like Clark Kent. I hate your performance. It's like a shit game show. No stage presence to gift them. And you think that you get away with it because it's part of our posh boy gimmick. But it pisses me off seeing you frame yourself in this way, try and stay safe by hiding behind an image, because you're playing up to the stereotype that prevents me from trying something different. And you know when you do that, you'll only ever be considered good for a posh guy, but in this walk of life, that's not exactly hitting the top heights, but fuck it, since Frosty was calling. I brought those hot lines. He was sending shots online, talking like he'd body me so hard he'd retire me, and this would be the last time I dropped rhymes. But no, motherfucker, right now my pen ultimate, so not quite. So, I mean, you really think your pen is better? You'll send for rappers. Mine ends vendettas. I meant to warn you. I meant to tell you. My pen will lend you, because when I work my magic, I put these bodies in boxes like pen and teller. And your call-out video was shit. Basic multis, punches that weren't landing ever. You started with lazy-ass Jack. Mate, you can't rap. I can't rap. I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to slap this fella. How the fuck are you telling me I can't rap when you're sending for me a cappella? So I don't know why you would think he's the best. Because other than his whack call-out video, I found some other shit on the internet. You went to a party wearing nothing but leather speedos and a dog leash. But we shouldn't judge because Jack's is different. Actually, when I saw that picture, I lost all respect for you. And that's a given, because nobody gives a fuck if you've got the maddest rippings when you publicly indulge in sadomasochism. And we all know
Homophobic though, mate.
Okay,
Brexit!
We was one of them ones.
Hold on. Look, when you publicly indulge in sadomasochism, everybody knows that 142 is a gimp. A cheap Everybody knows 142 is a gift. A cheap line, but that's the quote that pisses me off. But when we say it for him, it's in a metaphorical way. But for you, it's literal, boss. That's what the difference is, dog. So he'll probably get a sexual thrill when I give this whip into Frost. So you could call me Zed, because I put this gimp in a box.
I trust the facts you cite as much as a guy in a van at night offering candy to tight. And you don't actually. You can't even write. You don't have the time to actually write classic lines, let alone land them right. You just start rapping like you've had a fright, and as you try and tactically hide the lack of writing caliber high enough to be matching mine, you're a bitch of a man, an androgyne, and you're a bitch of a man, androgyne. And either you have a parasite, or your diet is famine-like, but either way, you're too lanky and like to satisfy my appetite. I'll slash your trachea pipe and hang you up as a sacrifice, and say I was down with the fried chicken franchise. Call it a lullaby. Because my venomous penmanship will render this specimen of excrement more heavily oppressed than the Mexicans and the rest of the ethnics with extra levels of melanin if Trump gets elected as president. Yeah, that's right. Because you're you like multis, right? Well, in the countryside at summertime, a butterfly fluttered by. Your mum was under my thunder thighs, sucking my cucumber slice. Get polarized. She wondered if I'd put the rubber aside so I could bust inside her chunky thighs. Because I lost to my She was about to get pulverized, but she wondered if I'd put the rubber aside so I could bust inside her chunky thighs, because her lust for my cunty vibes and chunky thighs made a mustard eye spunk inside her ugly thighs, because ugly thighs from Sumner Charles. But just as I was pumping like a salty white stuff inside her crusty vagina, she was puffing like a puffer pie, and then her junk went nice and crusty white, as my cum had dried alongside the spunk of like 105 other guys. That shit was so white, it looked like it was covered by the saliva coming from Busta Rhymes if you were spitting Look At Me Now double time. So, in summary, you're not that competent at rhyming. Your mannerisms are OTT, like dropping porridge in a Twinings. You're horribly... and no amount of posture and lighting could fix the fact you're so horribly unsightly. I mean, no god would have put an equestrian face on a giant. Your physiology suffices to disprove the argument from design of Thomas Aquinas and bars.
You can't keep saying more. This ain't a referendum, bro. We ain't going again.
You better be fucking good, otherwise you're buying everyone a drink.
Yeah, I know you like to condescend, and we can both say shit that people can't comprehend, like, I got these bodies from killing, it's a bit of a fixation, so I'm gonna do to you what Mickey's doing with his name. That's Flotsy Knots in the hill of prolification.
Drink some Frosty Jack!
Have you got one more? Oh, right. This guy.
Shit. Alright, let's listen to the next man for a minute.
No, I've got love for you, Frost. You're my Frost. You're the Frost dog. You're the frosting on his cake.
Okay, I just want to speak to you.
Okay.
Alright, let's jam get the puzzle.
Right, slice him. Slice to slice. Dice and slice.
My university doesn't give a fuck about your university. You said we could sort out this Doxbridge thing. Doxbridge. There is no Doxbridge. The only people who say that got rejected from Oxbridge. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume no one actually gives a fuck about our university's rivalry. And you know what? That's not even the type of guy I'm trying to be. But you know, but in time you'll come to see why I hate the posh rappers that encompass me, because they provide you with the stereotype that encumbers me. He plays up to that awkward, self-deprecating posh boy who stumbles and mumbles uncomfortably, but now you're facing that stereotype, and I'm stood here like, motherfucker, is that what you want to be?
No! If you want to start
Talk that
Forget.
What you want to do?
yeah, I'll just go from the last two bars. Yeah,
when you're ready, bro.
Right, when you're ready.
Alright. But now
Anytime.
apart from that one, was there.
Make sure you're in there.
But now you're stood here. This is what's not all the seriousness there.
Now, sit though. No, listen. Right, from now, wait.
Okay.
Start again from...
It's Syria. Wait, listen. It's now. Syria.
But now you're stood here in front of that stereotype, and I'm like, motherfucker, is that what you want to be? On a kind of unrelated note, why do you constantly advertise the fact you bun some weed? I mean, you pulled out a joint in your Don't Flop tryouts. That was dumb to do. I mean, how desperate are you to fit in? Like, oh, I know I'm posh, but I'm so sweet. Really I'm one of you, and these are the thoughts I'm running through. Yeah, you bun, that's something true, but in terms of innovation, that's nothing new. I mean, you act ironically street in your battles. You share a gimmick with Rob Wilson. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna have fun with it too. So people ask me, Lee, how are your gun bars? And I say, heavy. And they say, how wrong does it feel when you perform it? And I say, very.
What, no?
Well, I have actually written 2 gun bars.
Let's go.
I have a gun. There's no way that this dude is hurting me. Because when I use it to shoot a bullet into your face, there'll be brains everywhere, like Oxford University. Slow it down!
Say again. Say again.
Okay, let me rewind that because I did that last one kind of poorly, but when I shoot you in the face, there'll be brain everywhere like a half-hearted orgy. But but fuck wordplay, that's not how I construct a verse, mate. When I make those words work like endings, because I brought that William Wordsworth pen game, and you can see how shit, but right now I'm killing you, so what are your words worth then, mate? It was a living body with a dead brain. It was a living body with a dead brain. That's dead weight. When you spit for 2 minutes, it feels like 10 days, because you are generic and boring. Every thought that you've thought, someone's already thought it, so please just call it quits and put all of this recorded shit and awkwardness down to a character building experience and never, ever talk of it.
Right, you know the fucking rules.
Jewish man.
Hey,
Keep it quiet.
hold it down, you fucking cunts. If you think that Frosty Jack won that battle, make some noise now.
If you think Big Jack won, make noise now. I think he's wet. I think he's soft. I think you're cool. Listen, you're all pricks, but I'm the one that's the geezer. Make some noise for me.
They're not ready.
Make some noise for Lazy Ass Jack. He won this one. Let's go. Right. Don't just leg it, you motherfuckers. He's not my bitch.